Shalom, shalom. Sorry about that. My phone overheated. So we'll get back into this. So I was saying Matthew 23 and 25. Yeah, so basically you make clean the outside of the cup and the platter, but within they are full of extortion and excess. So like those and it was a video I was watching, Apostle Gabar's video. They were talking about the IUIC and how, they were talking about it was a different topic, but he made an example of like how Satan is what they, because he's wicked. He's wicked. But they over there, their garments are all like tailored. They got, the lining of gold and everything like that. Everything's nice, but the inward man is, like you see right here, full of extortion and excess. Because we know they're not teaching the right doctrine. They're not teaching about the chip, right? Right? They're not like making sure that everyone knows that the chip is a very serious thing. Like they're just, they're not teaching. They don't have the 100% true like GMS, right? So that's an example. And you can think of it as people in the world, right? Everyone focuses on the outward appearance, making sure they have white teeth, making sure their skin is clean, making sure that, their Instagram posts are on point, right? Making sure like all these things, these outward appearance things, these carnal things are very glamorous and gold and glitter. But the inward person is disgusting. It's like when you had a woman before, you had a woman that she looks nice. Like everything looks nice. Like everything looks nice about her, like skin and everything, body, but her personality is disgusting. It's a heap of garbage. That's a perfect example for that, right? Right, and we go down to, we're going to read up to 27. So thou blind, verse 26, thou blind Pharisee, cleanse first that which is within the cup and platter. So he's saying clean what's inside your cup, what's in your mind, what's in your spirit. Clean that first. Focus on your mind first. So right now we have the opportunity to do that. If you felt like there were some traits that you don't have, and even myself, I have to work on some things, right? This is the perfect time to do it. You have all but time, right? For right now. Until, the Most High kicks up the heat and, things get worse. But you have to take advantage of this time that you have right now because it's not going to last forever. This grace period's not going to last for a long time, right? Which is within the cup and platter, that the outside of them may be clean also. So when you focus on what's inside the cup, your outward appearance gets clean just by nature. But when you're trying to, because when you're working on what's on outside, your scrub is hard. You get clean, but then it gets dirty again because it's coming from the inside out, right? It's not coming. Nothing works from the outside in. It comes from the inside out. So it comes from your spirit. This is just biology too, right? When they talk about, because I'm a trainer, I tell my clients, it's like you got to focus on your nutrition. Like working out is important. Lifting weights is important because you get your muscles and stuff like that. But you have to work a lot harder to get those muscles and that nice physique when you have bad nutrition. So your inward, like your body, your organs internally, when that's bad, your outward, you have to work a lot harder to get the outward. And you're constantly have to be working. But when you focus on the inward, getting the right nutrition, eating the right things to clean your body, detoxify, cleanse your body, everything else comes easier in the outward. It's so much easier, right? So that's another example. Verse 27. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye are like unto witted sepulchres, I believe I pronounced that right, which indeed appear beautiful outward, but are within full of dead men's bones and of all uncleanness. Sheesh. Well, there you go. You can see that focus on the outward is death, because you're being carnally minded. As I read in the last scripture, carnal mind leads to death. Right? Spiritual mind is life and peace. That's enough. That it keeps going, but that's the point of that. So we're going to go to 1 Samuel 16. 1 Samuel 16 at 7. First Samuel 16:7. But the Lord said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance, or on the height of his stature. So don't look on his outward appearances. Don't look at what he looks like outside. Because I have refused him, for the Lord seeth not as man seeth. So the Lord doesn't see the same way men see it, right? For men looketh on the outward appearance, so men look on the outward appearance, the carnal things, but the Lord looketh on the heart, the lab, the spirit, right? So the Most High doesn't care about your outward appearance. Right? He doesn't care. He doesn't care what you look like on the outside. He cares what you look like, what you are on the inside. Focusing on your spirit, your mind, right? Right? Building your spirit, cleaning your spirit. It's time to get some extra cleaning in because we're not dealing with these demons, right? That's the reason why our spirits get dirty. Because yes, we were Gentiles before, and in Gentiles were doing wicked things, right? And then you came into the truth, the Most High gave you the laws, statutes, and commandments. Knowledge wasn't understanding. But you're cleaning from that time when you were in the world. So you're cleaning. Now, when you're dealing with demons, now you're not getting as dirty because you have the scriptures now, but dealing with them, you still get a little dirty dealing with them. So you're always cleaning. Now you have a better way to clean, but now you don't have to, you're not dealing with them anymore. You're not dealing with these demons. You're on your own. You're in isolation, right? Now you can really just clean, scrub, refine, purify. Now you have time to do it, right? Because you don't have to deal with these fucking demons. You don't have to deal with these people. You can focus on yourself and on your spirit and build your spirit, right? So the last scripture, I'm going to go to 1 Peter. Because this all leads to the chip. This all leads to the chip. So this time you have to clean yourself or refine yourself is leading back to the chip. Because if you don't do it and you still have dirt on you, now we're always going to clean ourselves until Yahushua comes. That's never going to stop. But I mean, like, this is a time to get a good, what's the word I'm looking for? A jump in that race, right? I'd say if it's like a race and you felt like you're behind for whatever reason, this is a time to catch up, right? Because you have a period where you're not dealing with, this is a grace period. You have time to focus on these things these traits that you have, right? That you shouldn't have, that you had from the past world, that you're trying to focus on, but you couldn't do it because you're dealing with all these demons. Now you have time to do it. You have time to focus. 1 Peter 3:3. Whoso adorning, let it not be that outward adorning of the plaiting the hair and of wearing of gold or of putting on apparel. Apparel, yes. But let it be the hidden man of the spirit, in that which is not corruptible, even the ornament of a meek and quiet spirit, which is in the sight of Yahweh of great price. So I'll read it again. Whoso adorning, let it not be that outward adorning of the plaiting of the hair. So those adorning that loved. So whoso love, let it not be the outward adorning of the plaiting of the hair and of wearing of gold and of putting on apparel, right? Not be the love of the outward things, the carnal things, right? But let it be in the hidden man of the spirit, of the heart, of the lab, right? Let it be of your spirit. Love that. Be the love of the spirit, right? And that which is not corruptible. Even the ornament of a meek and quiet spirit, which is in the sight of Yahweh of great price, right? So, like, Most High he's telling you, it's very clear. Like, you need to focus on your spirit, your spiritual mind, the spiritual man, the inward man. You need to focus on that, not the outward man, because this all leads to the chip. If you're focused on the outward man, the outward things right now, so when times get worse, and they're saying, okay, take this chip, because if you don't take this chip, you can't eat, you can't buy things, you can't do this, you can't live this life that you want to live. You're going to take it, because you've been focusing on the outward man. Especially that grace period that we have right now. Just during this time, you were focused on the outward man, not the inward man. Right? Because a lot of carnal things are going to be taken away from you. A lot. Like a lot of them. Okay, so we're going to go to 2 Corinthians. We're going to finish with this. Slovakia. Lost my train of thought for a little bit. There we go. Jeez. It's like I haven't been in my scriptures, even though I have. Corinthians. Okay, good. So 2 Corinthians 4:16. For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. Right? So I read it again. For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, right? Yet the inward man is renewed day by day. So as you go into the scriptures and you keep reading, the outward man is going to die. That's the whole point when you come into the truth. You're supposed to, the outward man dies. You can't be holding on to the outward man while you're in this truth. You can't. It doesn't work that way. And if you do, that means you're gonna fall out. It's just that simple. But as you let go of the outward man, you focus on the inward man, he's renewed day by day with the scriptures, watching lessons, reading, staying in your spiritual mind. Right? Because that's all we're here to talk about. Because that chip is coming. I don't care what anyone says. It's all leading to the chip, right? Anyone in the world, what they say, it's all leading to the chip. That's all it is. They want you to take that chip. When you take that chip, you got that mark of the beast. It's over for you. It's finished. Because they're gonna make it sound very good. Oh, you can get all these carnal things. You can buy money. You all have to do is scan your wrist. You have all your information on there. You don't have to hold cards anymore. It's a tracking device. You can know if something happens. We can always find you. Blah, blah, blah. You get vaccinated real quick for these viruses when they come up. Yeah. They're going to make it sound very nice, very glitter, very gold, right? So you can take it. And people that have been focused on the outward man, they're going to take it. People that are focused on the inward man, they're not going to take it, which are the elect. Right? Anyways, I'm going to close off on that. I'm going to say, Kal Halal Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the Apostle Great Millstone and to the hopeful elect pushing his word and truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. Death and destruction to his wicked kingdom and the 2/3 as well. Kwam Yasharella, Bakabal, Shalom.